18 to 30 Stone Holiday documentary proves why we need to treat fat people better. There are, broadly speaking, two positions on fatness. There's the your fatness is your own perfectly valid life choice, and you should celebrate and love yourself, my tendency, and the you are single-handedly draining the NHS of resources, you selfish, evil fatty side. Whichever side you fall on, I don't think you could fail to take something away from the recent ITV documentary, 18 to 30 Stone Holiday. The program follows a group of severely overweight people going on holiday. If you're not obese, you probably worry about getting sunburnt or getting burgled while you're away. But for these people, it's a whole different world. Will you fit in the plane seat? Will people laugh at you by the pool? Will there be fingers pointed when you pile up your plate at meal times? What if you break something by sitting on it? With all of this going on, is it any wonder that most of those featured in the program had stopped going on holiday at all? The resort, imaginatively named, features reinforced meter-wide sun loungers, non-judgmental staff, and even modified bathrooms. In short, it's a space where overweight people can go and enjoy themselves without feeling constantly panicked and under surveillance. Of course, if you publicly suggest anything to do with fat people other than starving them until they're thin enough to rejoin society, you're accused of condoning obesity. Here's the thing. No one wants to be obese. No one looks at an obese person being able to sit on a deck chair for the first time in a decade and goes, actually that looks like fun, pass the Pringles. I don't know where the idea that a tiny speck of kindness towards overweight people will suddenly create a nation of doughy lumps, but it's got to go. Being nasty to fat people and making them feel bad about themselves achieves nothing. Research suggests that the worse an overweight person feels about themselves, the less likely they are to lose weight. It makes a lot of sense if you pause to think about it. When you're severely overweight, it's fair to say that you like food. If someone is nasty to you, where do you see comfort? Often, it's food. It's easy to say fat people should lose weight, but have you ever managed to lose several stone? Have you ever started working out while severely overweight? Have had to grapple for the confidence up to go running in public, knowing people might stare and heckle? If you have, then you'll know it's hard, and you'll understand why other people struggle. And if you haven't, then you don't know what you're talking about. Grinding fat people down and making them feel bad about themselves doesn't inspire confidence. It doesn't create a desire to take great care of yourself and focus on positive nourishment. It makes you want to punish yourself. Successful weight loss doesn't come from self-loathing. It comes from self-love. Choosing good food and taking the time to work out is an act of self-care, and people who have been forced to see themselves as worthless aren't in a position to provide themselves with self-care. Experiments like this one, where overweight people are afforded kindness and dignity, demonstrate that. So whichever side of the fatness debate you sit on, though the idea there can be sides to the idea that people should be allowed control their own health and nutrition is astonishing to me, it's impossible to fight the truth that fat people deserve to be treated with dignity just like everyone else. Even if you revile fatness, you cannot hide behind false concern for a person's health if you choose to shame them. Because all of the research illustrates that shaming people makes them more unhappy and less likely to lose weight. I am entirely unconvinced that anyone who comments on another person's fatness or attempts to shame them gives a damn about their health. But if you truly do, if you actually profess to care about the dangers of obesity or the potential strain on the NHS, then learn something from watching 18 to 30 Stone Holiday. You'll be doing a lot more to help if you treat an obese person with respect. Read the other side of the debate from Hetty Gladwell. Cyclist confronts angry motorists for driving on pavement to avoid diversion. Kem Cetinay confirmed as third celebrity to head for the Dancing on Ice rink. £30,000 trail of destruction left by children under 10 who vandalized garage. More. How to tell when going to the gym turns into an addiction. More. Plus-size woman explains why she feels more confident than she did as a size 10.